Let's give it up for George Mack.
George.
What's in that hat, George?
How y'all doing?
Good.
My friends always telling me, they like, you do stand-up comedy, don't you? I'm like, nope, I sit my ass right on down. I'm just kidding. Hey, any males out there, you guys go to the nail shop, get your nails done, get your feet done, all that stuff?
All that she gets.
I do too. I started about 6 months ago. I missed my appointment today, but my very first time I went to the nail shop, oh yeah, I got into the altercation with this Asian lady, about 60 years old. So I get there and I sit down, right? And she looks at me, and she looks at my feet, and she was like, oh no, honey. Well, no, we can't do your feet. I'm like, what's wrong with my feet? She said, you don't need pedicure. You need hospital. I was like, don't be talking about my feet like that. She was like, I know punk bitch. She was like, I know karate. I was like, you do, huh? I said, I know judo. You don't know if I got a gun. You don't know if I got a knife. You don't know what I got. My friend, right? I've been knowing him about 20-some years. And he just started dating this lady. And she about 15, 16 years older. So he like 43-ish or something, I don't know. So do the math, whatever 43 and then add 15, 16 to that, that's how old she is. So she's a cougar. And so he dated her about 6 months. And she turned into a mountain lion. And she ate his ass. All of it. Yeah. Had to have his service in a cave. Because we couldn't find a mountain lion, so we was like, fuck it, we'll just have it here. Okay. Hey, I went to the doctor, and so I have to look at my notes every once in a while because I have this acute thing of Alzheimer's. And so I asked the doctor, I was like, well, doc, man, okay, well, I was like, doc, just give it to me straight. How long do I got? He's like, you got about 30 years. I was like, 30 years? That's a long time for me to go to have to start remembering stuff and not remember. He's like, don't worry about it. He said, you won't remember shit after 10. Damn, I gotta go 20 years not remembering anything or who anybody is. I was in the military, right? And thank you, 7 years of service. Yeah, so, thank you. And we had the day off, it was a Friday, and we going across the grass. And we see these fine honeys walking across.
Real
but
fine.
there was this real fine, but there was this one, she was bad, and my friend tried to holler at her. So he was like, excuse me, can I holler at you for a second? She turned around, she said, you just did. Speaking of POF, I was on POF and everything, and, you know, they always saying, I don't do one-night stands. So I typed back to this one chick and I said, well, would you do 2-night stands on the coffee table? Yeah. Hey, did anybody see the Chauvin trial with George Floyd? I guess a few months ago. Anybody see a round of applause? I guess nobody. 2 people saw it. All right. Well, it was this guy. Don't remember his name, but he was a witness on the witness stand, and he called the police on the police. Anybody hear about that? Yeah. So they put him on the witness stand, and they asked him some questions. He was like, Well, did you say? What? Did you say that Officer Charvin said such and such? And he was like, he pulled the mic close, and he was like, "Yes, I did." So I wonder, like, if somebody like Ray Charles had witnessed it, and they put him on the witness stand. So hold on a second. So the judge asked him the question, is like, so, Mr. Ray Charles, I heard that you are a witness for the George Floyd murder and that you witnessed the murder of George Floyd.
Well, you see, Your Honor, you know, I didn't see everything.
Really, George? I mean, really, Ray Charles, you didn't see everything? I thought you was legally blind. Okay, you supposed to be holding up my notes. I can't see that. I told her I can't see. I gotta put on my glasses so I can see. I gotta see what's next. Yeah, no, that right not big enough. Hold on a second. Oh, that one. Yeah, I like that one. Hey, so me and my girlfriend kind of got into it about a week ago. She wanted to have sex. I didn't feel like having sex. So she was like, well, just take your hand and just like kind of just rub on it a little bit. And I was like, so every time she put it down there, I was like, no! She's like, come on, no. Since you don't do anything, I mean, no, get me up. I was like, no! So she kept doing everything and it got all wet and everything. I was like, no! I don't want the sticky fingers. I guess, stinky fingers, no? Nobody never had the stinky fingers before? Just recently, I turned 53. And so, thank you, yeah. That's a milestone to turn 53, I guess.
You don't look it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
You don't look it at all.
I appreciate it, thank you. Somebody told me I look like 63. I'm like, nope.
That was a female. Your ex.
But you know, when you turn 53, some things start to happen and start changing. So I'll give you an example. Turn 53. Well, I remember when I was maybe about 30, let's say 35. I used to go into like the aisles of the stores and I would just cut one real cool and then leave, walk away, like nothing happened. And then just kind of hide in the corner and watch somebody come through the aisle. And whew, man, stink, oh. And then I'll peek out and say, that wasn't me. So, in my 50s, I tried it again. I was like, yeah. I went, tried to cut one, I was like, nope. I was like, excuse me, what's the bathroom at? I almost shitted on myself. Almost. So when you turn 50, it's like when you go to the bathroom. When you're in your 20s and 30s, you go to the bathroom, what happened? Fellas, y'all know. Shoot right on out. You in and out the bathroom in about 30, 45 seconds. Now when you 50, you go in, you be like, then you start to feel something, you get all excited and everything because it's finally about to come after about 90 seconds. Now all of a sudden, here it comes. And it's shootouts. But it's shootouts and it splits. and a twist. Half the piss is in the toilet, the rest of it on the shower curtain. And the kids walk in the bathroom like, Mommy, Daddy did it again. And she like, you know your daddy nasty. Yeah. All right. You ain't holding up the notes, man. I know you holding up. You gotta hold up both. You can't just hold up the notes and the phone. Okay? Help me out here. I don't know how you gonna get back home if you don't do this right.
I got the key.
Oh, my bad. She got the key. So, hey, can I get a ride back to Fairfield from somebody? What does it say right there?
Where's that at?
And then that one. Okay, I did all that. Okay, cool. Hey, so my time is about to be up here real shortly. I haven't seen the light or anything, but just because I can't see, I keep taking off my glasses. I was in this place called Klamath. It's up north. It's past Eureka, maybe about 30, 40 minutes away from the Oregon border. I walked in this restaurant, and this lady, or this waitress, had this discerned look on her face. And she looked at me and she walked up and she said, "Sir," she said, "did you see the sign?" I was like, "No." She was like, "No colors." I was like, "Oh, I'm colorblind." So she stepped back and she was like, then she looked mean at me. She was like, "Well, we don't serve Negroes." And I said, "I don't eat them either." All right, hey, that's my time. Thank you guys, I'm George Matt.
Hey, good.